right, Luis, I appreciate you coming down today. Have you heard of Kelley Blue Book?
Yes, I have.
Okay, great. We actually use Kelley Blue Book here. Probably used it at home before, and we know that. We know that customers use a Kelley Blue Book. So we actually are going to bring you out to your vehicle and run the Kelley Blue Book process with you, and let them know all the wear and tear on your vehicle. So you'll get an actual offer from Kelley Blue Book here today while we're sitting here.
Perfect.
So let's go out to your car together, okay?
Thanks.
Okay, if you could just do me a favor, jump into your vehicle, turn it on, and I'm going to have you start the air conditioning and put it on full blast for me. And I just want to confirm a little information real quick.
Yes, sir.
So Luis, spell your last name for me.
R-A-M-O-S.
Okay, and I've got your email address, lramos@me.com. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And then the phone number, was that 555-1212?
Yes, sir. It was
And then your zip code, please.
33993.
Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure we have the right information for Kelley Blue Book in case they need it for the offer. Okay, so I've got the AC going, perfect. Now I'm just going to scan the VIN on your vehicle real quick. It should be down here. This thing's amazing. It scans VINs, and if it's a QR code, it'll scan that as well. It looks like you've got the Wolfberg edition. I see the badging on that. That's great. The color on this is clearly black. If you could just do me a favor, can you read the mileage off to me, please?
Yes. 122,500.
122500.
Yes, sir.
Exactly?
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. So, when you scan the VIN on the vehicle, there's an option screen that pops up on here. It's usually extremely accurate, giving me the information on your vehicle. I'll go ahead and go over that with you in just a little bit when I go over the offer with you. So what we're going to do at this point, I just want to check, do you have any aftermarket equipment on your vehicle?
I do not.
Okay. If you could just do me a favor, just open and close the windows real quick.
Yes, sir.
And just open and close the sunroof. Perfect. Thank you. And you can just open and close it a little bit. It doesn't have to go all the way down and up. The sunroof, though, you just turn the knob so it opens up, and you can see the motors working on it. It's a smooth running machine right there, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're lucky that it's just a sunroof. If it was a convertible, I usually have the person open and close it twice the entire way. Just want to make sure that everything works the way it should. Last thing, we'll just roll this window down, and if you could turn the wheel all the way to left for me.
Yes, sir.
Then we're just going to basically look at the tread together. I just want to show it to you. You might have to turn it back on for that one. My apologies. Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to go over with you, I know you said you don't have any aftermarket equipment. The next thing I'm going to do is show you that is a paint meter. Have you ever heard of a paint meter?
I have not.
Okay. It's a fantastic piece of equipment. What it does is I touch it to each of the panels on your vehicle, and it's going to pull up a number right here. You read that number off to me, and I'll put it in the into our system right here, which is built to read the paint meters. At that point, it's just going to let us know if a panel's painted or not. Basically, every panel from the factory should have the same depth of paint and clear coat.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, so we're going to start over here, and let's see. There we go. And what's that one say?
9.0.
Okay, so 9.0. So the next one is the door.
9.0.
9.0. Perfect. Next is the rear door.
9.0.
9.0. Next one, quarter panel.
6.5.
Okay, so that at that point shows us that panel's been painted. You see the very different degree of level from there. Like I said, from the factory, it's all going to be the exact same, and then you get to this one, it drops that much. They just, when they fixed it, didn't put the exact same amount of paint onto it. It happens. What about this one right here? Actually, you could already see this has a lot of deep scratches in it. Yeah, so this is going to be needed to be painted anyway, but let's see, was this painted too?
6.5.
Okay, so that was already painted as well. And then last thing, we'll check the trunk right here.
9.0.
Okay, all right, so it looks like it was just those two spots right there that were painted. But like I said, at this point, we're just going to have to paint that as well, so we'll just leave that as is. So 9.0 on the trunk. All right, so I'm going to come over here. We're going to check the quarter panel on this side. This one looks like it's good, so it should be
9.0.
Okay. Let's check the door.
9.0.
Perfect.
9.0.
Okay, let's get the roof real quick.
And 9.0.
Fender.
9.0.
Perfect. And let's check this hood.
9.0.
Okay, and that looks like that is it. So at this point, what we're going to do, I just want to go over a couple things with you real quick. 9.0. Okay, are you the original owner? Okay, great. Do you have a free and clear title, or do you have a payoff on this?
Free and clear title.
Okay, I would think so, right? Let's see. Clean history on the vehicle. Carfax, auto check, do you know?
As far as I do not know.
Okay, listen, we do have a program. Let me just check real quick. We have something we use called ProVision. I'll double click this and open that. We just scan it real quick. Clean Carfax. So I'll put that in as a clean Carfax. Any insurance claims on the vehicle?
Nope.
Okay. Has anyone ever smoked in the vehicle? Any pet smells?
No, sir.
I mean, it smells pretty fresh. You know? Let's see. Do you have all the service records for your vehicle?
Not on me today, but I do at home.
Okay. And let's see. Last thing, do you have 2 sets of keys for your car?
I have the one set on me, the other one is at home.
Okay. So this is all stuff we got to let Kelley Blue Book know about. We're not going to lose your business over the cost of a key, but we're trained to let them know how the car sits as we speak. So I'll go ahead and let them know that information. Has the car been in the auction last 45 days? I'm assuming it's not, since you own it and has for a while. And then last thing, has it ever been a rental car?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to check real quick. We're going to do a quick walk around the vehicle. Come over to the tires real quick for me. We're just going to start right here. I'd like to do the rims and tires and get this out of the way. As you can see, the tires right there, they look brand new. A lot of tread on it, and I checked the rims on it. You can see right here, there is some curb rash on the rim. Pretty standard on most vehicles nowadays. So I'm going to let Kelley Blue Book know tires are good, rims have curb rash. Let's just check the other, walk around with me real quick, and we'll check the other two. The other front tire, same thing. Tire has a lot of tread to it. And this one actually looks like it doesn't have any curb rash on it. Center cap has a couple little scratches, but the rim itself is okay. Let's check the rear one. Okay, this one's seen better days. Yeah, a lot of surface scratches and curb rash on the rims. These rear tires, let me put my tire gauge onto it, but that actually looks like it, yeah, it's still green. Okay. I'd say it hasn't failed. And we're gonna check one last time. This back one over here. Okay. That's a hard one to tell. What do you think? Curb rash or not?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's seen
That
better
one.
days. Now, don't worry though. Curb rash is not that big of a deal. We have a guy that'll come and fix this in the parking lot for a very reasonable price. So last thing we're gonna do is just walk around the vehicle. Start right here on the driver's side with me. As you can see, a couple little light scratches. Most of that stuff will buff out. Maybe a couple things that may be addressed with some paint, touch-up paint possibly. So let's go to the next part. We'll go to the door over here. I see this on every single car. Back of the handle right here always has light scratches, sometimes deep scratches. You can run your fingernail across. It's kind of smooth. It's not too deep. Yeah, most of the stuff will buff right out. So say driver's side door, light scratches. The rear door right here. Yeah, run your fingernail across this. Does your fingernail get stuck in there too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, that was something else we'd have to address with some paint. Again, I just got to let Kelley Blue Book know. Now, I'm going to tell Kelley Blue Book all the condition of it. It's just what we have to do because we're inspecting it for them, and we have to be as transparent as we can. So, but at the end of the day, we're going to do what we can to earn your business today. Rear panel looks good. We already talked about the back bumper. Back bumper definitely needs to be painted. We're going to check the back panel right here. You do have a little small dent on the trunk. Again, no big deal. I just got to let Kelley Blue Book know. Back bumper, I already told you, we already told them about the back bumper, so I don't have to tell them about all those other ones too. They train us to just tell them about the one scratch.
Yes, sir.
We look at the quarter panel looks okay. A couple little tiny things that can be buffed out. And then you can see the inside. Looks like it needs a little bit of a detail. I do got to let Kelley Blue Book know that it needs a detail.
Okay.
But again, we're not going to lose your business over the cost of the detail. Perfect. So let's check this. The door looks okay here. All this stuff looks like it'll buff out. You can see it just comes right off. Look at the driver's side door. The leather looks okay. All the seats look okay.
Just need to the detail.
Just needs a good detail. Driver's side or passenger side door, same thing. Little light scratches that can be buffed out. Looking at the fender, same thing. Little light scratches that can be buffed out. Let's see. Front bumper though, this is a different thing altogether. There's so many little chips in the front bumper. Again, that's something we'd have to address with some paint. We just got to let Kelly Blue Book know. There's also the issue of the lip right here isn't connected to it. Yeah, I mean, they're not really expensive to fix, but we got to let them know about that. Last thing, you can see the headlights are a little faded. It's a normal thing in the Florida sun. Not much we can do about it, right? And then, of course, the hood has a little bit of wear down at the edge right here, a little rust spots. So I got to tell Kelly Blue Book about that. So last thing I want to do is just check real quick, make sure the roof is okay. I don't see any hail damage or anything else on there. And then let me check the AC. Nice and cold.
Perfect.
Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go over all this information with you inside. We'll go over Kelly Blue Book's condition, and then I'm going to submit it to them. We're going to get an actual offer. All right, follow me.
Sounds good.